Hello, I'm Natalie Grace-Hammer-Patrick, Director of Artist Resources at Summit Artspace, and I'm excited to welcome you to the awards announcement for the 20th Annual Fresh Exhibition. Each year, Fresh challenges local artists to use innovative materials and concepts to create artwork that pushes boundaries and offers new points of view. For this year's effort, 65 local artists entered 115 submissions for consideration by Fresh juror Peta Brooks, Executive Director of Akron Soul Train, a local nonprofit that grants artist residencies in all artistic disciplines. Peta is both an arts administrator and a mixed media artist who experiments with photography, painting, audio, video, installation, and performance. We are thrilled to welcome Peta's curatorial perspective for Fresh's 20th anniversary. Fresh is on view through March 16th in the Betty and Howard Taylor Main Gallery and virtually at summitartspace.org. Did you know most of the artwork in the exhibition is for sale? Support local artists and gain a unique artwork for your home or office by purchasing artwork from Summit Artspace. You can find artwork prices online at the virtual exhibition and in person with our exhibition booklet. Contact me by email at natalie@summitartspace.org if you're interested in an artwork purchase. Now we will hear from Peta, who will announce this year's Fresh Awards.
Greetings, I'm Peta Brooks, the Executive Director of Akron Soul Train. I was thrilled to serve as the Fresh exhibition juror for Summit Artspace. Selecting this year's artwork was made enjoyable due to the coordinated efforts of Summit Artspace staff, and to them, I say thank you. And to all of the contributing artists for putting your work out there, allowing me the opportunity to learn more about each and every one of you and about your process. The Fresh exhibition really resonates deeply with Akron Soul Train's commitment to experimentation and creative expression. And that's what I appreciate about this show. I really find myself drawn to art that's thought-provoking, art that embraces innovation, and pushes the boundaries of materials or processes. Artists possess an incredible knack for viewing the world and presenting their ideas or stories in a format that can be accessible and also really intriguing. I believe that art fosters curiosity. It really urges us to dive beneath the surface to truly comprehend the visual messages that artists are attempting to convey. Art has the capacity to be engaging and participatory, as well as reflective. In the process of selecting work for this exhibition, my emphasis was really on exploring experimentation and creativity, examining the relationship between materials and content, and considering the effective presentation of the artist ideas. Additionally, I did examine artist statements and websites to assess how these works that were submitted might be pushing the boundaries of the artist's current artistic approaches. Certainly, it goes without saying that this exhibition is truly fresh. It boasts exceptional diversity, both in terms of media, the content being presented, and I'm delighted to see how this show has come together, and I think that you all will agree. So for the third place award, I selected Portraits by M. And why I chose this work to receive an award is because I believe that it really embodies what Fresh represents. This is an artist who is interested in having the viewer be part of the artwork. And so without somebody's shadow or without somebody being in between the light source and the frame that has been placed on the wall, there isn't really an artwork here to look at. So it's a very participatory work, it's engaging, and it's interesting use of materials. So my second place selection is A Little Sparkle in the Dust by Eric Tukmakala. This piece is really beautiful and poetic. If you look at it, it looks like innocuous materials, wood and paint and paper, but what I see in it is a lot of movement. I see simultaneously building up and bringing down. And if you read Eric's artist statement, you see that he is working with conceptual ideas around displacement and homelessness, and he's using materials that we would reference back to home, this sort of wooden structure, and I love the composition. I love the layout, and I love the size and the scale of this work. So for the first place winner, I've selected Michelle Eisen, I've Made My Bed. And this is one of those works that I talked about before where you really need to look beyond just the surface of the piece. This is a beautiful, poetic image, and the choice of materials, the choice of colors, it has this really dreamlike quality. It sort of evokes memory. And Michelle provided accompanying text that I think is really important to read for you to truly understand what this work is trying to convey. This was, to me, the most impactful work of the show. It really moved me, and it helped me relate to experiences I have had in my own life. So I think that this, to me, was just beautiful from every point, compositionally, color-wise, and materials.
Thank you for joining our awards celebration, and special thanks to our sponsors who help make exhibitions and artist programs like this possible at Summit Artspace. They include PEGS Foundation and Lehner Family Foundation, Arts Now, Summit County, Ohio Arts Council, GAR Foundation, and Akron Community Foundation. We also thank the many contributing members of Summit Artspace who support our mission. I encourage you to learn more about our membership program, exhibitions and events, and our resident artists at summitartspace.org.